Pollination is the transfer of pollen grain. Transfer of the pollen grain from anther of one flower. Anther of one flower to the stigma of another flower or same flower. It is of two types. Pollination is of two types. First is self-pollination. Second is cross-pollination. In the self-pollination, pollination takes place transfer of the pollen grain from anther of the flower to the stigma of the same flower. Stigma of the same flower. This is the structure of the flower, and if the flower consists of both the male and female reproductive part, then this is called the bisexual flower, and pollen grain from this anther transfer to the stigma of the same flower. This is called the self-pollination. Example is pea and China rose. Pea and China rose. Now cross-pollination. In this pollination, transfer of the pollen grain from one flower to the another flower. One flower to the another flower. Here the transfer of the pollen grain from this flower, anther of this flower to the stigma of the different flower. This is called the cross-pollination. Transfer of the anther of the flower to the stigma of the another flower. And this is example of this is the majority of the flowering plant. Majority of flowering plant. This is called the cross-pollination, and this is the self-pollination. This takes place in the bisexual flower, and it takes place in the unisexual flower. In the male and in this type of the flower, male and female part are on the different part. Now, method of dispersion. Pollination can take place with the help of air, water, insects, animal, and even human beings can help in the process of pollination. Thank you.